Hello everyone, the question that everybody wants to know, is the Crystal God snake any good inside Sssnaker? And I gotta be honest with you, I actually like this snake. I don't think it's the best out of all the S-grade snakes, but I don't believe it's the worst either. So currently I only have this snake at 3 stars. Once I get to 4 stars, just like any S-grade snake, it's gonna become a lot stronger. But this snake is going to work around summoning ice crystals, which are going to pretty much lock on like a laser beam onto enemies. The damage doesn't scale at all, but what's nice about this is these crystals are going to activate every 2 seconds, and they're going to stay on screen for 5 seconds. The damage done is only going to be double your base damage, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually going to be activating and hitting 6 times every single second. Unfortunately, right now, this damage does not scale with attack increases, it doesn't crit, but as we saw with the Greenwood Archer, the damage didn't scale with that at first, and then magically, like 4 or 5 days later, next thing you know, all of a sudden it started to scale. Given that it's 2 times our base damage, we're hitting for 6 times per second, and it's going to stay on the screen for 5 seconds, you can pretty much assume that one of these things pops up, you're going to be doing 60 times your base damage if it's able to lock on an enemy that whole time. Because these things are going to get activated every 2 seconds, you'll be seeing 3 of these things on the screen doing the damage. I mentioned these things becoming stronger when we hit our 4 stars because we're going to be getting an additional 3 seconds on there, meaning that there will be 4 of these ice crystals on the board. So you figure with an 8-second time on one of these crystals, if it is able to lock on an enemy, that'll be 96 times the base damage dealt within that 8-second period. Whether you take the 60 times by the 3 crystals or the 96 times by the 4 crystals, either way, this could definitely add up to be doing some decent damage. I really would love to see what happens when you get this to 5 stars, where you're going to get level 2 crystals and the amount of damage that's dealt with them. Now what's going to really take this to the next level is when you go and get the battle pass and get that ice crystal holy grail. The Crystal God exclusive skill on this is going to cause these ice crystals to track enemies, which pretty much means they're going to chase them down and just find whatever closest one's near you versus waiting for enemies to come at you. Even though these crystals can't tank damage, I find this is kind of a nice way to camp out in between the 3 of them and just kind of be safe from all the different directions. But if this is a snake that you're waiting to purchase to see how good it actually is, I'd say give it a go. If they do enter the whole damage scaling thing of if you get an attack up or even a more is better and we see the damage increase in that, not to mention if they do add crit able to work with it, this could be pretty dangerous. So I'm saying go for it. I like it. I don't know if I'm going to spend gems on it to get the second one yet. I might just wait to see what happens because let's be honest, it seems like every month we're going to be seeing a new snake, a new artifact, and next thing you know, we're just going to be sitting on a bunch of these. If that is the case and we keep on getting more and more S-grade snakes, I don't think this will be sitting in the top if we don't get the damage scaling on it. But if they do get the damage scaling, like I said, this could be dangerous and it might be right up there. Hope you guys found this video helpful. If you're going into the arena and want a couple of tips, check out this video right up over here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.